as you know, Vipers, I just made a video showcasing my nightmare root crawler, and I said in the video he's super gross, super disturbing, and super wrong, and he is over 30,000 feet tall. Yeah, that is just massive. As you can see, he has over 60 root-like limbs, a long neck, and a very creepy face. So I promised on my last video I'd make another one showcasing like different facts about Nightmare Root Crawler, and I said for you guys to subscribe and like my video. Sorry about that. Anyways, I mentioned to like the video and subscribe to my channel, but I decided to just do it now, so hopefully you guys are thankful. But anyways, let's do this. Fact 1, appearance. Nightmare Root Crawler is known to have an appearance of a very thin body that looks starved, a long neck, a very wide, broken-looking grin, fiery, glowing eyes, over 60 limbs, and appears to be massive, standing over 20 feet tall. His hands are known to be very skinny, very rooty-like, and has very sharp claws, even though you guys can't see them. And want to know how I made it? I'll tell you. So first I installed Claude right here. First I'm using the assistant. So this is where it is. So I first told him to make this look like there's 60 roots, like limbs, like covering around each other, and make it look gray. And he actually did right here. So this is the original image. And I said, hey, now I'm thinking, starts gagging. So, and then before all that, I actually drew the head, I drew the head right here. As you can see, this is the head. I drew it, and it looks pretty creepy. So anyways, after that, I put in the image. I drew a long neck and connected the face here, and it somehow turned into this nightmare twist of roots. So as you can see, he has a long neck that can pretty much wrap around buildings and stuff. It's very creepy, very disturbing, and we're now moving on to fact number 2, aka behavior. Nightmare Root Crawler's behavior is known to be pretty similar to normal root crawler, but unfortunately he's not big enough to do the thing root crawler does, aka get inside your body and act like a freaking skinwalker. But his ability can be to go through mountains like it's nothing. So that means he'll zoom very fast through a mountain and act like a freaking sandworm from the movie Dunes, and he'll make multiple giant holes until it's destroyed. He does the same thing with buildings. Actually, he doesn't even need to do that with mountains. He can just eat the mountains because his mouth is so freaking big. Anyways, so we're now moving on to the color of root crawler. Fact 3. Nightmare Root Crawler is known to be like a very, very pale gray color that looks rotten, distorted, and completely festered up. Color of eyes, fiery red and orange and yellow. What kind of mouth? A void black like mouth, giant teeth, very gross looking gums, and his behavior is very aggressive. Now, moving on to texture. His texture is known to look like stringy, wet roots if he existed at least. But I do not know how to make his texture look like that. But if he did exist and looked more realistic, his texture would be stringy and wet looking roots that are not dried at all, and it just looks very gross if anything. I'll show you what he could look like. This is pretty much his texture right here, similar to this image, except all that is the color gray. So anyways, that's all the facts, a nightmare root crawler, and I'll see you guys later.